Alright, so now that we've done the eyes and the nose, the next thing is the mouth. Well, one of the things about the mouth is that it's not a straight line. It is actually a curved line around the teeth. These are the teeth here from three-quarter view. Your mouth will curve around that. Eventually that mouth will be missing. So what we can do is actually start off with drawing the line, and you're going to draw 3 circles. So, and that will give you kind of the mouth shape. From there, if you have like a smile or your mouth is curved of some sort, what you can do is you can manipulate that shape as well. So here, if we draw the line up to the top, we'll get the divot down around the mouth. Now the mouth has 3D form, so when we draw something like this on that 3/4 angle, what we have to understand is that if we're drawing from a 3/4 angle, then the line comes around, we have center, we have 2 lines basically around one of them. And so we might only see part of that mouth as it curves around. And from there, you basically connect what you want accordingly. Now, the mouth shape changes with person to person. So you can get something that's very strong upper lip, coming down like so. And a double circle here, if you will, to give you a little bit more fullness in lips. The mouth basically changes with accordance to person. You can also have very thin circles as well too, giving you almost no perceptible mouth as well, or even confirming larger underlip as well. So changing the size of those circles makes things vary greatly. From the side view, the one thing that you want to pay attention to is that the upper lip comes down from the nose here, and it comes into the upper lip like so, and then it basically goes back around the corner. So the mouth has depth too. This would be a square, the mouth is set back. So one of the things that you can pay attention to is most people have kind of an angle here. And what that angle means is that that mouth, lower lip, connects to the upper lip like so. And that gives you that angle. So the upper lip is usually over the lower lip. And those are things that you can kind of input in when you are drawing from a quarter view. Giving it a slight little shadow underneath here is going to give you a little bit more depth to that mouth. Also giving it a little slight shadow under the lower lip will give you a little bit more depth. And just remember, I have the septum here, which is almost like a V, goes in so that V has shape. So if you have a light here coming down, you might get a shadow on this side of the septum, and then you would get a shadow on this side of the mouth. Again, it's very concerning that you need to pay attention to where that light's coming from, because that could also shade in a good portion of the face as well as the rest of it. Now, if you want something to look like it's got lip gloss or something like that, you would ultimately draw a little bit of a highlight on the lower lip. Just remember that depending on how your mouth looks, or how your mouth is, have these lines going vertically around the mouth. So having a little bit of a highlight with those vertical lines like so will make that pop a little bit more. And of course, upper lip. So adding that in there with a little bit of shadow really kind of makes that mouth feel a little bit more kind of Keep it simple, but you can vary the shapes to get different types of mouth. All right?